The Blues are days away from the start of a new Premier League season. Question marks linger over the comings and goings we'll see at Stamford Bridge. Okay, well, Chelsea unsurprisingly name a completely different 11 to the one that lost to City. Young Polish goalkeeper Martin Bulka starts, as does Ethan Ampadu. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, the England internationals in midfield. Lyon is involved after his World Cup exploits. Tammy Abraham is the man who leads the line.
An exciting times really for a lot of those players. Abraham's a big player, maybe. Again, if he stays here for this season, they'll be looking for him to stand in when certain centre forwards haven't been scoring goals. But also, as I mentioned before, watch out for Ampadu and Bakayoko. What a big opportunity for him.
The Chelsea named the longest subs bench in history, and it does include many of the players who only returned to training this week, including Eden Hazard, was one of the star performers at the World Cup.
And can you notice which one's missing? A certain 6'6" goalkeeper.
And we'll get on to him very shortly as well. Let's have a look at the Lyon lineup here as well. Some changes for them from their last game. Three their normal front four start though in Memphis, Mariano and the former Chelsea man Bertrand Traoré. Nabil Fekir, who won the World Cup with France, only started training on Monday, so didn't even travel.
So we've got them set up here in 4-3-3. They actually could change to 4-1-4-1. You know, they sit a little bit, Toussaint sit a little bit deeper to Paibu wide, Traoré wide, and that falls back into a 4-1-4-1. But it's adaptable, and that's the thing. They're technically very good players, but the bench is fairly strong as well. And still, I don't think they'll come here fearful. I really don't think they'll come here fearful. I mean, they've read the Chelsea team sheet, they'll be even more confident.
Maurizio Sarri takes charge of Chelsea from the Stamford Bridge dugout for the first time this evening. Despite the Community Shield being just 2 days ago, big names do start here. Memphis won it, and he's over it. It's not a bad one in towards Mariano. The former Real Madrid striker was looking to nip in at the back post.
And you start it there, you're that because they're not his fault, but look at that. Two players running onto him. They've got the run on him, they'll jump on him. And that's because it's set up in such a systematic way. You know, they're zoned it there.
Won by Tammy Abraham. Lovely football from Chelsea. Loftus-Cheek, those big strides into the penalty area. Gets it back! Oh, just miscued his effort, he will get a corner. Good work from Loftus-Cheek.
Beautiful football on the left-hand side. Chelsea have looked great.
Lyon getting numbers forward here, blue shirts charging back for Chelsea. Oh, it's a great strike just wide this time. Lyon with a real opportunity to take the lead there through their left-back Mendy.
Well, he's pretending he's his namesake at Manchester City there, isn't he? Except he's gone in.
And he's now dropped back. It's in by Lyon. Tammy Abraham was unmarked, but just slightly miscued that header.
Shame for Tammy there. You know, he is very good in the air. He just gets a little nudge there. He has to be a little bit stronger about that. I mean, he's filling out every single year. I've been watching that kid. Well, there's another playmaker for you. He's not bad either at it.
Drink water. Oh, just spilled by Anthony Lopez. Given away by Chelsea. Traoré did open up. Ampadu is the wall. Ndombele's played some very smart balls in the middle of midfield. Memphis gets the angle and he tests the gloves of Bulka really for the first time.
And if you're going to be absolutely honest, he's had more to do than his opposition number Lopez. You know, for all the fact that Chelsea for some neat, nice, tidy play. He's not had much to do, you know, Lopez. And
Lyon, Emerson, blue shirts in the middle. Tammy Abraham was one of them. Chelsea.
Will William be able to time it right? Of course he will. Gets in there, good space there, and that's very close. Tammy Abraham flying in there. And there's no opportunity. Actually, nah, he's got a touch on it, but
there wasn't actually that much to choose from, but they managed to get a shot away, and it got a nick on the way through off a Lyon player through Toussaint.
Now, I suspect the suspicion is this is I know he's tried the big Yahoo shot there, which it's not really on.
Memphis Depay, it's a lovely little reverse pass, and really Lyon should have scored, and it's a glorious opening for Hussam Aouar inside the penalty area. They've dragged it wide. Memphis, the architect.
Yeah, it's clever though, isn't it? Good intelligence, knew when to play the pass there, draw the defender beside him, and you want to get on target there. I know it's just wide, and what a lovely angle. Well done, cameraman. But, you know.
Memphis is cutting through Chelsea at the moment. He's having a good time out there. Might get it back as well. Appealing for a penalty, waved away. It's lovely football from Lyon to set Traore away again. Memphis appeals to handball. It was a big shout from Lyon.
Maybe that's one of the things that Ruben's going to have to learn. I think he's run into Ampadu's foot there, and Ampadu's just static. In this one, no, as I say, straight at the body, the hands are in a normal position. Yeah.
Lyon to strike! Really good save from Anthony Lopez. It was nearly the first goal of this game, right on half-time.
Well, lots and lots of pace, up and down, and best action for Chelsea of this first half.
Let's get another look at this one from Lyon. Swept it over that wall perfectly.
I don't think it's near enough the corner. I mean, it looks good there, and he's made it look like a good save.
Wasn't the best of hits, though, from one of their top scorers last season.
We're just talking about it there. Instead of, in the first half, quite often Traore was getting the ball, and he was getting it 25 yards inside his own half.
Stapai takes on Christensen. Bulka shuts it down, and Chelsea will come away with it. And they were fortunate there, especially Bakayoko. But now Zappacosta.
Williams and miles of space there. If only...
Individual play from the England international. But the post denies Chelsea the goal for 1-0.
And you know, you're looking at Ruben and you're saying, do you know what? Do that. Keep doing that. Don't do that once at the start of the first half and once at the start of the second half. Do it. You've got it in you. Do it for 90 minutes and ask those questions. Because when he does that sort of stuff there, he's such a big, broad player. Up the other side there. I think keeper does quite well there. Keeps himself big as long as he can. Look at.
Also saw Robert Green warming up at half-time. Memphis, no angle to shoot. Traore tries to clip it into that far corner.
Yeah, they're quite infuriated. You can see the centre-backs shouting and bawling there. They need a little bit of help. See when the ball's played across here, someone has to get back into that D area. No one's going there, and neither the two defenders get close enough to him either, but that's the stretch you do when you've got a back four. You are going to be stretched. It is going to be difficult for you. And we are going to have a new midfielder in a minute.
Yeah. Jorginho finding him in the penalty area.
Well, you asked a question just seconds ago. Will they be able to link up together? Maybe. That's quite exciting for Chelsea fans to see that. That's a great moment.
He doesn't score many. He got one last year in 48 games, N'Golo Kante.
Yeah, I'm not surprised he's got that sort of welcome.
What's up? Not back. Barkley! Really good block to deny Ross Barkley. They're making some noise. Marcelo. It's not bad, but Rob Green never really looked.
Oh, good ball.
Barkley saw something that not many others did. Hazard. Oh, he's still going. Chelsea will get a corner right at the end of this game. Perry. Cool one. Green guessed right, but couldn't stop it. Jorginho for Chelsea. Oh, it's lovely. Let's have a look. Marcelo steps up and sends Green the wrong way. Decides he will look and see how Barkley gets on here. Oh, it's the Panenka.
No wrong with that.
Same corner as Marcelo, same way for Green. He does have a lovely strike on him from a free kick. And he just gets that one home. Same way again. Doesn't look up. And it is in the corner and up in. Green saves it. And Chelsea have a chance. Tiny run up from Hazard. Looks very comfortable. Well, Lopez went the right way, but Eden Hazard wins it for Chelsea.